What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Flexxinruee, and I'm gonna do another haircut tutorial. Today we got an undercut man bun. So if y'all new to this channel, this is where y'all learn tactics and apply them to your next haircut and make more money. But yeah, hit that like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, drop some comments. But anyway, so I got my number 2 guard on, and I'm going against the grain on this haircut. I got my white comb or brush, excuse me, and I'm holding the long hair, so I won't cut it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got my wall magic clip, cordless, number 2 guard, just going against the grain. We're going to be doing a high ball taper today with the number 2, of course. So let's get started. So you can see right here, I'm holding my comb with the long hair, as I said earlier, and just separating it so I won't cut it. That's going to be very important. You don't want to cut your client's long hair, for a reason. Obviously, letting it grow out, especially when you're doing undercut man bun. This tactic is very important. So just watch it very carefully how I got my comb, and how I'm being careful when I come to the long hair. And same tactic that I did to the other side, I'm just speeding up the process because it's really the same thing. So and now I'm starting my back taper. I got my Andy Slimline Pro Ally, making that first guideline, and just all the way across with it. Just get that first guideline going. And now I got my wall magic clips cordless, and I'm making the second guideline, just going up about a ½ inch. And my next step, what I'm gonna do is just fade a guideline that I just put in, fade it out. Alright, y'all, now I'm going back and forth with no guard on, just open and close with the lever, getting that guideline out. Alright, now I got my number 1 guard on, and just going up about a little bit below a ½ inch, like a quarter, and just doing the same thing. Get that guideline in and take it right out. So now I got my half guard on, the 0, and just taking out this line that I just put in. It's a repeat. So no guard on, just going back and forth, tying up the blend. So I got my 1½ guard going up. So this 1½ guard is gonna blend into the 2, because let's go 1½ into a 2. So it's just common sense. But going up, just slowly working my way back down after I do this. So I got my 1 guard back on. I got it open, just blending it into that 1½. Just going back and forth with my 1 guard with the lever open and close. Alright, now I got my number 0 guard on, and just going back and forth, playing with the lever open and close, and just getting this dark line up out of there. You can see how long the fade has came. So yeah, pay attention to the detail, just be patient, do these tactics, and it's gonna come. So the back taper is finished. I'm just using my Slimline Pro and just tightening up the baldness at the bottom. You can see that blend, how far we came along. Alright, now I'm using my Andy Slimline Pro Ally, and I'm gonna start at the temple for a high ball taper. So you always want to make sure when you do a high ball taper or any taper, make sure both sides are the same. Meaning you don't want one side to be uneven. So that's why I use the end of the lineup on the side to the air, you know, as an example to make it more accurate. All right, now I got my Wall Magic wireless, and I got the 0 guard on and going up about a half a quarter inch, and about to get that line out that I just put in. So I got no guard on, meaning just gonna open close the lever back and forth, get this line out. Now I got my Slimline Pro Ally, taking out that ball line. I got my Wall Magic clip wireless, and I got my 1 guard on and going up about a half an inch again. And you know, same thing, brush your hair down, get it out the way. Now I got my 0 guard, half guard, and just doing the same thing, taking out that line, tighten up the blend. Then no guard on, back and forth, lever open, close. All right, now I got my 1.5 Wall Premium guard, just going up. That 1.5 is gonna blend straight into that 2. So don't worry about how much you go up into. So hold that air down. You know, if anything's in the way, get out the way. So hold the air down. Don't be shy cutting hair, you know. All right, now I'm just finishing up with my 1 guard and just getting this last line out. Y'all can see how tight that blend has came a long way since we first started. And just touch it up, you know, whatever you see, any dark spots or anything, use the corner of your blade, tighten up the blend. Alright y'all, now I got my number 2 guard and I got my cone holding the long hair, and I'm just preparing my lineup, knocking this bolt down. Now I got my Slimline Pro Andes Ally, and just tapping the neck, you know, lining up the back neck, letting the liners work for me. You know, I ain't pressing super hard. You don't gotta push hard to have a fresh, solid lineup. I'm holding the ear down with my hand, with my finger, excuse me. Just going around the ear with the corner of my blade. You can see how crispy that lineup has came. Now to the front lineup. You know, I got my 2 fingers as a kickstand to make my hand steady. You know, make the clipper steady and make it more accurate when I'm doing this lineup. Make sure it comes out crispy and straight. So pay attention to that. So now to the other side of the lineup, you know, I had to make sure the head was straight, just dabbing it. You see how I got my 2 fingers? That's what I meant, you know, as a kickstand, just letting it work for me. You can see the taper, you know, that's a defined high ball taper. You see that lineup coming in. Just, you know, stay on your cut, stay consistent. You know, use these tactics and learn from it, because you can see the results. So okay, now to the straight razor, you know, edge up. This brings out a lot in the cut, and just be gentle with it, you know, meaning let it work for you. I say that because it's very important, you know. It's not a struggle to cut hair. You just let the tools work for you, you know, and just use your vision, and it's gonna come in time. So just stretching the skin, using that razor, and to clean up all the hairs that's still coming out the pores. There y'all go. That's the undercut with the man bun on top, the number 2 guard, and the high ball taper. You can see how defined that haircut is, how much definition and a quality haircut that looks like. You know, that's money in your pocket, giving out quality haircuts, and it's going to bring you more clientele. You know, so I highly recommend you guys to watch this video, watch my other videos, and learn these tactics, and just apply them to your haircut. You know, just stay consistent. That's all I can say. Stay consistent, dedicated, and believe in yourself. It's your boy Flexxinruee, aka The Lavish Barber. Follow me on Instagram at Flexxinruee and The Lavish Barber. You know, like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and drop some comments if y'all got any questions. Peace.